Hey traders, do we have any more suckers for this rally? Do not be surprised if the market really sucks a lot of people in. They think the market's going to bottom and then the market dumps on you. So let's have a look at what's going on here. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so let's have a look at what's going on here. So right now the market is the Dow Jones is continuing to rally, okay? It's continuing to rally. But do not be a sucker, right? Do not be a sucker. Because a sucker, that's what this market does, right? Like it's sucking people in right now. And what's happening right now is it's going to continue to suck a lot of people in like they've done a few times this year, right? It's just like it's here we go, here we go, here we go. Right? So do not be a sucker, right? Sucker fish. Do not be a sucker fish, right? This market is what's happening right now in these markets. It is continuing to have a very strong move on the Dow Jones. On the S&P 500, we've had barely nothing. Look at this here. Let me squeeze my charts a little bit more. Look at this here. Absolutely barely nothing, right? Down, up. Ooh, right? Oh my goodness, the bottom's in. The bottom's in. John, you don't understand. I talked to this guy and this guy, or I heard this guy. Yeah. Oh, but John, you should. I heard this guy. His name. Actually, I'm not going to say any names, but he's a 40-year market specialist. So surely he knows what's going to happen. Traders, guess what? This is what we're getting ready for. Okay, so do not be jumping all over your seats and running towards the buy zone. You know. Of thinking that this is now going to make an extraordinary quality move to the upside. Now it may, right? It may do that. But just remember, traders, we need an upward, we need to wait for the market to tell us. Don't you try to force it. I'm going to try the bottom now. I had someone said that, someone on my YouTube video says, but John, if you don't buy it now and it rallies up 50%, you just missed the 50%. And I'm like, well, you just missed the point. Because what if it doesn't and you don't, and this is not the bottom, and then the market does that over the next 6 months? You didn't get, now you need a big rally just to break even. So the whole purpose is don't try and, in a downward trend and then in an upward trend, right? Do not try to pick these tops up here. Do not try to pick this bottom here or here. Right? Don't. You have massive odds against you. No one can pick the exact bottom here. No one can pick the exact turning point. But we can let the market talk to us, right? And we can start to see what's going on here, and we can see what's going on. So have a much more higher success rate. And what we want to do is we want to wait for the market to tell us when it starts to turn around. Okay? So don't try and pick tops. Don't try and pick bottoms. Just try to grab the 80%. This is where the meat and potatoes is. And that's where you're going to, right here, you're going to have a very low win-loss ratio. Why? Because look at this here. Oh, the bottom's in, the bottom's in, the bottom's in, the bottom, and you keep buying every dip, right? You keep buying it all the way down. If you're a trader, that is, investing, that's different, right? Investing is more like 10, 20-year view, okay? So the market's pulling back. Do not try to buy the dip, right? It's like, buy the dip. No. Wait for the market to tell you, and then what you want to do is you want to see it start to turn around, and when it starts to turn around, this is where you start to get the much more higher success rate, because now we're in a trend, now we're in a downward trend. This is where the much more higher success rate is, because now we're in an upward trend. So just make sure that you just don't do that. Looking at the Russell here, guys, same sort of thing for the Russell. Nothing has changed. Okay, any more suckers for this rally? That's what I made title of the video. That. Okay. Any more suckers for this rally? Because this is still a sucker rally. Now, yes, it can do something like this, guys. I'm not saying it can't. Anything can happen. I know some of you bumblebees in the chat box below, you know. I'm going to shut up right now, John. John, just shut up. Don't you say that. You guys are wondering now, what the hell is he talking about? Right, this is just the pullback. Remember, market goes down, market goes up, market goes down, market goes sideways, market goes down. This could just be a pullback before we get something like this again, okay? Do not be a sucker in these markets. Traders, I want to invite you to my webinar that I'm running today. And on this webinar, I'm going to share with you all the details to my #1 trading system for the last 17 years and how I only trade 1 hour per day. Plus, also going to be learning the 3 secrets that I had to master over the last 17 years to generate a really good income. If you go to johnsfreetraining.com, or there should be a link in the description, click on that. Go over there right now, register. If you are struggling with the trading right now, I promise you this is going to completely game change, because you're going to understand why you are going backwards and why you're losing money. And then I'm going to teach you exactly what the system I use that gets me a really high % win-loss ratio. So this is what I want you to do right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go over there, register for my webinar right now today, because you're going to absolutely love it. Or there should be a link in the description. And I look forward to seeing you on the webinar. So go to that right now, and I look forward to seeing you on my next webinar. Go to that right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go to that right now.